Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Rust. And Rust is just like a burgundy color. So if you don't have this one, you can get something similar to that. And Rust is going to be a base for a burgundy glitter I'm going to be using. And I'm going to take a blending brush. This is a 217 by MAC. And I'm going to go around the edges and blend out that line. Just so that the line isn't as noticeable. We're not blending this out, we just want to kind of erase that line. And then I'm going to take a glitter by MAC, and the color is Reflex Black and Red. So it's just a burgundy glitter, but use whatever you have. If you don't have this, just use a red glitter or a burgundy glitter if you can find it. Usually the arts and crafts store has something. So I'm going to take this just with the first brush I grabbed, and it's just a concealer brush by Stila. Okay, so once you have that like that, I'm just gonna go and do something I forgot to do, and that's that I'm gonna take this Paint Pot by MAC in the color Soft Ochre. I'm gonna take that all over the rest of my lid, because not only do I want to use it as a primer, but I also want it to cover up the skin. So I want it to already help me perfect my skin. It's gonna give me a nice base so that my skin is nice and even in color. So first I'm going to take this one by Mary Kay, and I'm going to just go into my bronzer. Here's my bronzer. This is one by Smashbox, and it's a duo that they have that's a waterproof bronzer. So I'm taking this in my crease. And then I'm taking my 224 and I'm blending out the edges. And if you're extra picky like me, you'll take a fluffier brush and blend out the edges as well. And this is just a clean Sunny Kashuk brush. And since I'm going to do something funky on the bottom, and by funky I mean cool, I'm going to actually conceal the bottom first so that I don't have to worry about that after. So what I'm going to take is a Peach Color Corrector by Bobbi Brown. And then I'm going to take my HD Makeup Forever powder and set it. So I take the powder and dab it off on my hands, and then whatever is left on my brush, take it under my eyes. Okay, so now that we've corrected them and set them, now I can move on to the fun part. So I'm going to take this gel liner, and this is just a black gel liner. And I'm going to start with this e.l.f. brush, and it's one of the angled ones. I'm going to take it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to start lining my eyes. So I'm going to do this on both sides and be right back. So next I'm going to do the flick. And the flick is just at the corner of your eye. Go out about that far in direction from the corner of your eye up to towards your brow. And then just place your brush there and swipe it back down. And then just connect it up with the top. So we have this nice dramatic wing liner. So if you don't want to continue on with this look, which will be a really dramatic look, stop here, add mascara, lashes, black pencil inside your waterline if you want to. But stop here if you like this look nice and simple. But I'm going to take it a little further, and I'm going to take my gel liner, and what I'm going to do is go in the corner of my bottom eye and start extending a line like that. And pick up a little more, and I'm going to start thickening the line up here. So I'm going to make this look like big fabulous lashes. So I'm going to thicken it. Sort of the same idea of the liner where you thicken it up here kind of in a triangle. And before I continue, I'm actually gonna fill in my lash line to about halfway in. So as you can see, they look like actually big long lashes on the bottom. So now I'm going to do some smaller, fatter ones. So I'm going to start about there and go straight down, and then go back up. And it's best to do it with your brush loaded with liner. If you keep trying to mess with it and it's dry, it's gonna mess up on you, and the hair will kind of go all over the place, the bristles, and it kind of won't work. And I'm aiming for little triangles, but they're going out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so once I have it like this, I'm going to take these lashes by Glamour Eyes, and they're just the ones you get at the beauty supply store. They're super, super dramatic. So normal lashes would look like that, like the 106s, and these are the other ones that I'm going to be using. Super, super dramatic. I've been waiting to use them. I actually bought them because I figured I would do like a Lady Gaga look or something, but I think they would look great with this. So they're super humongous lashes. Obviously the seam is going to be a lot thicker, so I'm going to have to play with it, bend it around so that it can mold and fit to my eye, because the seam is a lot harder. So I'm going to so once my glue has gone tacky, I'm going to place them on my eyes. Right in the middle. Give them just a sec because they are really big, so I'm just going to give them a second to stick in the middle. And then I'm going to So now I'm going to take a gold color. The color I'm going to be using is a pigment. This is called Aztec Gold. So I'm going to take this pigment. You can also take glitter. I was going to take glitter, but I decided to take a pigment instead because I don't want to worry about fallout. And glitter does tend to fall throughout the day. But I'm going to take this pigment and I'm taking it with the same pencil brush. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of Sketch, and Sketch is a burgundy color. This is Sketch right here. I'm going to take a little bit of Sketch with this big fluffy brush. And I'm going to take Sketch right in my crease. That way we can kind of extend that burgundy color so that that part doesn't look so little. Because my eyelid looks tiny. So I have to add a little more burgundy just so that we can even it out. Then I'm going to go back into the brush that I used with the bronzer and take some bronzer and just reapply that. Right above the burgundy. Then I'm going to take this pencil brush and the color Brulee by MAC. Apply it right under my brow. Just roughly, and then I'm going to blend it out with another brush. And then taking a clean 224 and just blend that into the bronzer. Next, I'm going to powder my face with the Paul Mitchell powder. And I'm going to take this Smashbox waterproof bronzer. And I'm not taking it in my hollow, I'm taking it right above. And just blending it up. Taking it on my temples. I'm going to take that big fluffy brush and contour the sides of my nose with my bronzer. This is the same one I used in my crease. The 224. So I'm going to contour, go all the way up, blend it down, go in this V shape here, and then blend it away. And then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and really blend this. And on my lips, I'm going to take Revlon Soft Nude lipstick. So I'm going to take this with the concealer brush, and this is one by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to top that off with a nude lip gloss. And I have to find out what the name is. It wore off. And don't forget to go over your bronzer with a clean brush so that we can blend it all together. Also, I just went over my liquid liner as well in order to cover up the glue. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Fascinating Pencil by MAC. And this is a white pencil. I'm just going to sharpen it real quick. And this is a white pencil. It'll give us that wide awake look. I'm just going to add a little bit of Benefit's Coralissa blush. I really don't feel like the look needs it, but I'm just going to add just a tiny hint of that pinkness, and it does have a little bit of a gold sheen to it. But I'm not going to do a highlight or anything today. I don't feel like the look needs anything else. So that's the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys like it. I know it's super dramatic. It's not for everyone, but you can use it for Halloween or whatever, a football game, whatever you want it to be, or you can just tame it down and leave the lashes out and just do something similar. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Like the video if you do, please. Bye.